T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I am reviewing a figure complex, Amazing Yamaguchi, powered by Revoltech, X-Men Gambit. And yeah, he's nice. Look at all this nice artwork and whatnot all around the packaging. They have various phrases and whatnot. Random phrases. You can pause that and look at them at your leisure and whatnot. Here's this. Here's this barcode. I don't know if that will help you because this is a Japanese import. Here's a closer look at the artwork that was on the inside. I believe that's Storm. There's this right here. As a bonus, they give you these cutout cards right here that he can hold, non-charged. All the cards that he comes with, and they have another set right here. Plus they have these right here. He has that saying. And that saying. Is that the same thing? I don't know. It wasn't the same saying. But he comes with these extra sets of shoulder joints. He comes with two closed fists that look like this. He has these open gesture hands that have these powered up throwing effects cards. You put them in like this. They go in specific because that finger needs to lay over that card right there. But yeah, he has two sets of them. This is the left hand and this is the right, so there you go. He also has these kind of open gestury hands. I guess you can have him holding the staff a little bit with that. And he comes with that card right there, which is the Ace of Spades, and this is the Ace of Hearts right here. Come on, focusing on that. But yeah, both of them look identical. They're red on the back, but one is a spade. He also has this tool right here, which adjusts his eyes because his eyes can actually change position. He has this plain staff right here. It is very tall, almost as tall as him. He's about probably 6.5, between 6.5 and 7 inches. Here's the face he comes wearing. It's a kind of a smirky, grinning type face. And his replacement face is this more angry in the middle of an attack type face. Back here, they have these little black things right there where there are his eyeballs. You can take this little tool right here and stick it into the hole, and I hope you'll be able to see this. You can move his iris around to your liking. To get my complaints out of the way up front, one of the things I don't like about him, or is a problem for me, the face comes off very easy while you're manipulating. It has that right there. You're supposed to just slide it off. It does that because of the way the way they had to set up his joint system up there. Then you take the other face and slide it into there. Only other issue that I have, because I don't have many complaints, is none of the hands that are supposed to be for holding his staff actually hold the staff tight. This is the most clenched hand he has, and it just slides right through. You can get that little sweet spot and take your picture, but he does not hold it securely at all. The only other real kind of graspy hand is this, and this ain't holding anything. So hands, face, and the face tone or skin tone is kind of a little bit orangish or waxy looking. But other than that, it's a Revoltech type body. They use these weird special joints. I already knew that going in, so I expected certain weird things like his back to be segmented and the back of his trench coat to be segmented. So I can't complain about that. I already knew. So basically, this dude is mostly supposed to be viewed from the front, and he is supposed to be constantly in a pose, which I have no problem with. I was having so much fun just posing him around that I almost didn't film this daggone review. He is nicely painted, nicely detailed. Just about every single place you see a joint, that's 3 points of articulation. So this guy roughly has like 60, 70 points of articulation. Like for instance, the toe moves up like that. There are 3 points right here because this is a universal Revoltech type joint right there. He has the same joint right here in the middle of his shin. So I don't know why, but I pull this off and I can actually see that you can bend that for whatever reason. Oh yeah, I have not been able to do that till just now. So if you want to bend in the shin, you can do that for your pose. Same thing for the knee. The knee is kind of oddly off-centered and whatnot, so it's like, trying to make sure I keep this light on there. So it's kind of like the leg goes off to the side. This knee pad has the same joint, so you can rotate it and out and rotate it in and swivel it. Hips are just on a swivel from what I can tell. The hips are on a single ball joint. So let me show you this because this was like stuck on me. I popped the leg off trying to get it unstuck and get him into a wild crazy pose. One annoying thing, I don't know if this is going to be on yours. I don't know if you're going to be able to even see that. See how it's light? There is that's like a stress mark, but I don't know why it's stressed because this doesn't bend or move, so I'm not in fear that that's going to break. But you can get really high kicks with that. And of course this swivels. It's kind of tight. This top right there, that's on a single ball, I believe. This is a soft pliable material, so you can get his abs caught on that. I could be mistaken, but I believe this is a Revoltech joint. If it's not, it's just a single ball. Let me try to look up under there. Actually, it's a big ball post, so thank you. They must have stopped putting that Revoltech joint in there, so you don't have to be scared to rotate all of this around. His arms aren't really attached at his shoulder. They're attached to this coat, which is on... that looks like... I can't tell. It's like a ball joint. But the neck is on a big... The neck is on like a hybrid, like Revoltech joint where it hinges, but it's on a big ball at the top and not a peg. So you can get range right there. This collar isn't really attached, and the head looks to be on a double ball post from what I can tell. Revoltech joint little, and the shoulders are on like another hybrid type joint where it's the Revoltech Universal right there, a little tiny post, and another Revoltech Universal at the other end. And the shoulder pads are on a single tiny ball joint that you can get a little bit of range to cover up all that. And lastly, I think there's a Revoltech joint inside of the coat right here. Now this one right here, because of me manipulating, I rocked it off of there. But basically that's to help you get all the little flight positions right there, or have him standing here looking like that's blowing in the wind. And of course you'll have to work. I'm messing with this thing. It's not like a regular action figure where you just pose and stuff, because the way it looks and the way the joints work, you'll have to get the thing into the pose. You got to work for the poses is what I'm trying to get to, basically. which can, in some cases, be easy. So I like it. You can bring these out to give them a further around the chest type pose, which I like. And that's awesome. I've been having a fun time posing this dude around, and it's been awesome. Like, I love that he can do these high up leg kicks right there. So he's like super agile and always in like some Spider-Man-ish type poses. Make sure I show you this up close. There's a little peg right there. That's what the hand is really holding right there. Now, Plastic Addict doesn't approve of this because Cyclops is supposed to be taller than Gambit, but he does approve of Wolverine's height. I would say Wolverine should be shorter too if he's 5'3". But here is an SH Figuarts female right there. That's not too bad for a female character to me. And Cyclops is pretty much as tall as SH Figuarts Black Panther when I compared him in a size comparison. Here is a dynamic picture I took with some other X-Men, or these two and Jean, to let you see what he would look like in an action pose with them. And I actually just realized I forgot another accessory he comes with, this stand right here, which is pretty much like your SH Figuarts or Bandai Tamashii and Figma. He can be held by the same thing. You can put these anywhere on this. You get this little clampy hand, just like the Bandai Tamashii, but he does have a stand port right there in his butt, which I neglected to show you. Now, no toy is going to be 100% perfect, and I mentioned the couple of nitpicky flaws that I had, but I really am satisfied with this thing. I love it. Boy, this has been like a dream come true for me recently, to get so many toys that just are like so good. Things I've been wanting my whole life. When I was a kid, I was sick of 5 POA action figures, or toys that did have certain key pieces of articulation, but then they'd be lacking somewhere else. But then I get something like this, and this thing can do whatever the hell I wanted to do within reason of the accessories that he comes with. So I can definitely give this thing a ranking of buy it without hesitation, especially if you love Gambit, or if you just like to pose something that's dynamic. It would help if you like Gambit, but if you like posing things, this thing is awesome. Anyway, thank y'all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group, link in the description. Click the videos, click the fucking videos, baby, click the videos. You should really click these videos, click the videos, click those fucking videos, baby, click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit. Go ahead and click that shit. If you did, you would like it. Really click that shit. Now I'm freaking gone.